What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. So I got a video here by Anton Daniels, and yeah, the title is "Don't Leave, Stay Married." Single woman says it's too hard in these streets for a woman alone. So let's get into the video. Here we go.
My married friends, my married girlfriends, please listen just for a few moments. I won't take up much of your time, I promise. This is coming from a woman who is in her late 30s, single, has been single for the majority of her 30s, and for the last half of her 20s. Coming from me. If you are not having sex with your husband, I promise you, he is going to find someone else who will. Don't kill the messenger. This is coming from a place of love, from me to you. There are women out there who not only are okay with having relations with married men and keeping it a secret and never telling a soul, and there are also women out there who prefer married men. They actually seek them out. They seek out the ring. I don't understand it. I will never be able to understand it or comprehend it. I just know that it's happening. Ladies, men are designed to reproduce. It's kind of not even their fault. It's the way they're made up. It's biological. That's just how they are. They think with the wrong head. They do. It's a fact. It's science. It's biology. I didn't mean to get so passionate just then, but if you're not fulfilling his needs, he's going to find somebody else who will.
This should not even be a conversation that we should be having. This should be standard knowledge. Like, we shouldn't even be coming from a place of duress. We should be coming from a place of abundance, meaning that we shouldn't be teaching it or having to teach it, because I think that she's absolutely right. We shouldn't have to teach this from the lens of, if you don't do it, somebody else will. It should be a conversation of, you should love to do this because this is the beauty of being married. This is a part of being married or being in this phenomenal relationship that you're ultimately going to be with each other for the rest of your life. But I see so many women, and this is a refreshing take on a subject that we've kind of seen devolve into the worst of society. And this is a refreshing take because I'm so used to seeing women saying the most negative, evil things, how bragging about how they've reserved box from their husband over the last year, over the last 6 months. Don't give him none unless he did this or he does that. And this is finally a woman, and I'm assuming this is, and being deprived or suffering or having to be out there by herself and not wanting to. This is a woman that's just telling you, hey, listen, it's fierce out here. It's hard out here. It's piss in the dating pool. And there are also people that are competing for the person that you love. So when she comes in and say, listen, it's innate in a man for wanting to get box or to wanting to get his stuff off or whatever, so on and so forth, she's not wrong. That's the way that God made us. And that is the way that God made you, to pine and want for and to adore the person that you are in this marriage with. And so she's basically warning women, which I'm pretty sure that is probably going to hit the wrong ears. And so all of the guys are probably going to say, yeah, you're right. I don't know why you guys are not listening to her. And then it's going to be a couple different women that see it on their FYP, and then they're going to scroll right on past it, and they're going to get into a whole nother algorithm with a bunch of women that are trauma bonding and saying that they want to decenter men and that they don't want to have to need a man until they do, because we know that we all basically need each other. It's just the reality.
Yeah, and yeah, she's correct. But of course, it's always, and I've seen a lot of videos. What is it? This one lady, I'm not going to cook his meal. I'll cook for my kids, but I won't cook his meal. If he wants a meal, he can go get it himself. And, and I'm just like, that dude is paying all the bills. Really? Or I hear, hey, as Antoine said, I'm not going to give him any unless he does this, and that. Wow. I'm just like, yeah. And then the ones, some of them that probably are married, they're like, oh, I'm gonna have a girls' trip out and do this and do that. Instead of, being happily married, it's like, hey, you got, a significant guy there. So yeah.
I think that men may need women less for survival, but for, bliss, for thriving, for, having a great, fulfilling life. Absolutely. I think that women are the most phenomenal creatures, and they can be some of the most evil creatures that you've ever run across in your entire life. But of course, they are great, because if you find them in the right space, or you pick the right ones, or you find yourself in a phenomenal situation with a great mother and all of that, it can make life so much more enjoyable and awesome, and having a good co-pilot and travel person with you and all of this stuff. But we're so used to, and don't get me wrong, I'm still an equal accountability smoke giver, but I think that there needs to be balance. There needs to be solutions along with accountability. And so I'm always going to hold both men and women accountable for some of the dumbest things that I see on the internet. And people like to create this narrative because they're running in the victim Olympics, that you hate them because you're holding them accountable. You sound like a fucking child. That's the same thing that little kids say when they get a whooping and they get chastised. You don't know that your parent is doing it because they're trying to save your life, but you'll go in your room and slam the door shut and say, I hate my mom. I hate my dad. I can't wait to run away when I get older. You still in a child's mentality. And that's why you're not thriving as an individual. The fact of the matter is, she's 100% correct. And the caveat to this conversation is that there are women, because a lot of people will even say, well, why don't you wear your ring? Well, I don't wear a ring because I don't like jewelry. I only like watches, timepieces, and that's it. I only wear a timepiece. That's the only piece of decoration that you're going to see on me. Everything else is intentional, right? My glasses, these are not for show. They're prescription. And so I've never wore one, but what y'all don't understand is that when a person finds out a guy is married, women want guys that other women have or want. And so you then become more of a commodity if you are married, because it makes you more available. Whereas I'm not saying that it's guys that are single that don't get motion. Of course there is. There are people that got motion no matter what. And you have to exercise a level of big discipline. So you just can't be out here sleeping with everybody. But the point of the matter is that if you don't want them, I guarantee you, in most situations, not all, in most situations, he gonna be all right. He just gonna be all right. That's just the way that the cookie crumbles. Deal with that shit.
And that is one of his primary needs as a man. It truly is. Even if they say, oh, it's okay, or I'm not in the mood or whatever. Like, yes, he is. Yes, he wants it. Yes, he does. Surprise him. When he gets home today after work, be naked.
This should not be hard. This should not be difficult, because they do all of this stuff for the people that they want. They do all of this when they get released. When they get divorced or they break up from a relationship, they then go and do all of the things that they were supposed to be doing in their own marriage. And that's why I say dating starts once you get married.
Just be waiting for him naked. I don't care if you have stretch marks or cellulite or anything else. I don't care what you're insecure about. He loves it. He loves it. When he walks in the door, just be naked. Just greet him at the door. Hey, baby. Naked. Do it. One time. Just one time.
To prove.
See how things
Got
change.
too much pride.
I love you. Stay married. Stay happy. You don't want to be out in these streets. You don't want to be here. You don't.
And yeah, especially women getting up to their 30s. It's going to, get really hard. And and for like us guys, we're used to doing things alone, being alone. But for most women, that social interaction, they need it. So, yeah.
You do not envy your single friends, no matter how much you think you envy your single friends.
Talk
You
to
don't.
him.
No, we can pretend like we're just all great, but we would love to have a partner who loves us and that we love, that we get to come home to every night. We would love to have that. So, to be honest, we're envious of you. So, stay married, stay happy. I love you. Bye.
Social media can be used for good. See that? You finally got some decent advice from a woman that's giving you some insight on what she's experienced. And she's saying that greener on the other side. It's not. It's all sand, dust, dirt, mud, piss. Ain't nothing out here for y'all, ladies. I'm just being honest with you. And so it's better to stay focused and focus on what greatness you have instead of being focused on what you don't have and thinking that it's something else out there for you. You're going to fuck up your life and fuck up your kids' life. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. T. Genley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm holler at you guys later. Peace.
Okay, and then let's kind of see. Yep. It's almost as if marriage is sacred or something. She ain't wrong, but unfortunately, it's going to fall on deaf ears. Yep. Winter is here. And let's read one more. Many wives have admitted that they ain't necessarily physically attracted to their husbands. They're attracted to him only because he's safe, responsible provider. So, yeah. So, and last one, from a man's perspective, there's nothing better than coming home to a person. It's the most amazing thing in the world. Most men say more simple than people think. And the reason I get up and go to work every day just to provide my half of what it takes to make a home. So, yeah. So, yeah, she's straight up about that. So, that's where it goes. So, yeah. And shout out to Antoine Daniels for putting out this video. And I know there's always like majority of the videos where you have women are like, oh, no, I'm going to leave my husband, blah, blah. And, all that crap. But yeah, this is kind of refreshing just to kind of the take that he did. So, yeah. All right. If any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special, help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. And wherever you are, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.